Hi guys, thanks for joining us once again. On today's session I am with Nick, same as I was in the last video, and yeah, we're fishing on the South Lake on the island peg, exactly the same as we were last time, but this time around we've swapped, so I'm now going to be fishing into open water and Nick is going to be fishing over towards the island. Hopefully he's going to get one before the end of the trip this time around. Since the last video I've actually done one session on here and it was some of the most horrendous weather we've had in weeks. It was a screaming southwesterly mind, so it looked really nice, but the rain was absolutely horrific. It was insane. And I spent most of the day fishing again on the South Lake, but down the bottom end towards what we know as the Tesco peg, and I had absolutely nothing. But previously to that, the night before, I'd baited up on the island peg again. But when I arrived early in the morning, there was 2 lads on here and I couldn't get on here. But then about 5 o'clock, the weather got that bad, the guys decided to pack up and they left. And then I came over and within 5 minutes, I managed to get one. And straight away put it back and I just got home because my waterproofs apparently are not very waterproof. Also, since the last trip, I've bought myself a little bit of gear. I got myself 2 new reels, the GT 6000s, and also 2 10-foot rods. I got 10-foot 3¼ pound dwarfs, and I'm not going to bore you anymore now. It's my first trip with them and I cannot wait to get them out and hopefully get a fish on them. So I've got the first rod out, I'm just about to get the second one out, and I'm just quickly going to go through the setup that I've chosen for this trip. As I mentioned in the last video, I'm fishing off the corner of the island on a very small hard spot, and I'm going to do my best to get 2 rods on it. On this trip I've got 1 pink hook bait and 1 match the hatch, it's a Scope X squid, and I've opted to top them both with maggots. Simple reason being, these fish have been very heavily pressured lately, and I haven't gone in with a baiting approach this time and just pretty much putting singles out, and hopefully those maggots are going to entice a very quick take and give us some results. Apologies for the lack of filming on this trip, but about an hour after we got here I started having a bit of a headache, and I'm going to be completely honest, for the last half an hour I've been in the bushes behind like where I am, just out of the shot there, and I've been being sick. I'm not feeling very good at all, but yeah, for those of you guys that follow me on social media, it's something that I've been saying quite a lot lately, is that before my wife gives birth to our little girl, I wanted to get myself a chunk from the castle, and I was convinced that it was going to happen. And although, again, about an hour ago, Nick and I both got wiped out by 2 swans that just charged through our rods, I decided to keep 1 rod in, but I wanted to get 1 rod back out in the spot, and luckily 1 cast is all it took, and I got straight back out there, felt the drop, it was perfect. And then, yeah, as I said, I went into the bush and started being sick, and all of a sudden my rod just melted off, and I've got myself a chunk. We haven't weighed it yet, but easily 24, 25 pounds, by far the biggest fish I've had out here. And yeah, let's take a look at it. But as I said, sorry for the lack of filming, but I've been really ill and I'm really struggling to do this right now. So I'm gonna get the fish out, have a look at it, and then head on home. So we've just weighed it and I'm a little bit shocked. I thought it was going to be like 24, maybe 25 pound, and it's actually spun the scales round to 26 pound 2. So that's beaten the biggest fish that I've had from here by a couple of pound actually. I was speaking to one of the lads earlier and my biggest fish was actually around 24 pound from here. So yeah, this is my new personal venue record. It's a really old fish, gorgeous colours on it, really dark one. Take a look at that old girl. Absolutely over the moon with that. Really gutted that I'm not feeling the best at the moment. I'd love to be a little bit happier in this moment, but I feel like absolute crap. So we're going to very quickly get some photos done, get a slip back, and I'm going to head home and just go to bed because I feel absolutely terrible. thank you guys very much for watching. Really am sorry about the sort of the drop down at the end of the mood for this film, but yeah, I've got to be honest with you guys, I'm not feeling the best. So yeah, thank you very much. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, leave us a comment, like, and all that kind of stuff. I'm now going to get this fish back, and we will see you on the next one.